News when you want it with Bloomberg News Now. I'm Monica Rix. President Trump has promised his administration will help Texas, where floodwaters have destroyed entire neighborhoods and killed at least 27 people.
We'll take care of it. We're working with the governor. It's a terrible thing.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott has also pledged limitless resources when it comes to search and rescue operations. Major General Tom Sulzer handles those operations and says rescuers have been very busy.
We had rescued or evacuated 237 people, and 167 of those were by helicopter.
Many people are still unaccounted for, including several children, after flooding wiped out a campground. Some officials in Texas have blamed the National Weather Service for failing to forecast these catastrophic floods. The agency's been gutted by DOGE, losing hundreds of staffers over the last few months. Japan's chief trade negotiator is now scrambling to land a trade deal with the U.S. before President Trump's July 9th deadline. More now from Bloomberg's Denise Pellegrini.
Yosei Akazawa talked by phone with Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick for about an hour today. After speaking with him for about 45 minutes on Thursday, Japan's cabinet secretariat says the two reaffirmed their respective positions on the U.S. tariffs and had a, quote, in-depth exchange of views. The current 10% across-the-board levy on Japan shipments to the U.S. is set to revert back to 24% unless there's a deal. Akazawa has traveled to the U.S. 7 times to hold talks with U.S. counterparts, including Lutnick, but so far not much visible sign of results. Denise Pellegrini, Bloomberg Radio.
Meantime, the U.S. and Canada could reach a new trade deal soon. Both countries have agreed on a July 21st deadline to reach an agreement. President Trump says talks with China will start on Monday about a possible TikTok deal. He said the U.S. pretty much has a deal on the table, but he didn't give many other details. Last month, Trump extended the deadline for the app's Chinese owner to divest. The new deadline now September 17th. A big production hike today from OPEC Plus. The cartel will increase its supply by about 548,000 barrels a day next month, exceeding expectations to capitalize on strong summer demand and reclaim market share. The story from Bloomberg's Grant Smith.
They had been increasing oil production at triple speed the past few months, and now they are deciding to go even faster. It had been an increase of 411,000 barrels per day in May, June, and July.
That's Bloomberg's Grant Smith in London. Croissants could start to cost more as global butter prices surge near record highs due to scarcity. Bakeries in Paris are reportedly struggling to find a steady supply now. Many dairy producers are prioritizing cheese production, and consumption is expected to grow 2.7% this year, outpacing production, which could lead to even higher costs. Google will start highlighting search results from other companies' shopping and travel platforms to comply with the European Union's Digital Markets Act and fend off potential fines. The proposal includes a box at the top of Google's search results that shows price comparisons from competitors. Shares of TripAdvisor soared 17% this week. Here's Bloomberg's Charlie Pellet.
Starboard Value has built a 9% stake in TripAdvisor and intends to engage with the travel booking and review site on how to unlock value. The activist investor disclosed the holding in a filing. In a statement, TripAdvisor said it and its board are committed to driving long-term value for shareholders. While TripAdvisor did post better than expected results in the first quarter, its core business remains under pressure from factors including increased competition and weaker travel demand. In New York, Charlie Pellet, Bloomberg Radio.
If you're one of millions of Americans on the road this long holiday weekend, you're enjoying the lowest gas prices in 4 years. The average for a gallon of regular unleaded is now $3.15, according to AAA, 40 cents cheaper than this time last year. And that's news when you want it with Bloomberg News Now. I'm Monica Rix, and this is Bloomberg.